I have learned that when you get a rejection, you remain the same person. Your intelligence doesn't decrease. It doesn't. It remains. And the skills you have don't disappear. You remain with the same skills and you remain a capable person. So don't put yourself down because of rejection. No. Some universities actually reject students because they don't have space. Yeah. I've heard this from my own supervisor. The student is great, but we don't have space. Osaka University rejected me from day one. I can't lie to you. I submitted my application and after a few days, sorry, we can't handle you. Osaka rejected me, but I just have a feeling that they helped me. They helped me to go to where I belong, and that was Tsukuba University. So the thing is that the university does not guarantee your success. You can be successful wherever you can go, provided you meet the right people and use all the opportunities around you and try to really understand what you want to do. With proper guidance, and you being able to finding reasons why you're doing whatever you're doing, I think you can be successful anywhere in the world. That's what I've learned. Hello everyone, I hope you're well. I have just finished analyzing my data. My supervisor is now in her country and I've been doing experiments, but I've been receiving some help from other people in the lab. So when I was analyzing my data, I received a message from someone saying, Anne, do you have any universities that have rejected you or something like that? It's like, okay. So I wasn't confident enough to share it, but I'm going to share it. I mean, it doesn't mean anything if I share it or I don't, but now I'm going to share it. I think I can share it. So yeah, I've been so busy, and sometimes I get tired because studying and making a video can require some time really. But you are such nice people and you keep me going, So I sometimes come home and then I go through the channel and I find beautiful messages and I feel so happy. Thank you so much. Your support keeps me going. So thank you so much for always supporting me. And if you are new here, my name is Anate. I'm a student at Oxford University. I'm studying about cancer, doing my master's degree at Wolfson College. Speak me so fast, slow down. Okay, so yeah, I'm a student here and I do community activities that promote education and health. So mainly I'm dealing with I'm studying about cancer, so I do projects that prevent the contraction of the disease, indirectly. So if you want to know more about my activities, just go to my Facebook page called Empower and Inspire with Anne. If you can, I'm kindly requesting you to support me by subscribing to my channel. I want to have more than 500. Of course, I want to have above 1,000 subscribers because I need 1,000 to monetize my channel. But this year, I aim to get 500 subscribers. So if you know anybody who is using free internet or anybody who is capable of supporting me, please share my channel to that person and tell him or her that just subscribe and leave it there. But if there's something interesting, then watch. Yeah, just do that for me. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Let's start. So yeah, I hope you're well. I am going to be talking about the 3 major universities that have rejected me at the undergraduate level and the postgraduate level. So let's go for it. So I think many of you have not watched my story showing my academic journey from poor village schools to Japan, then from Japan to Oxford. But this video explains not everything, but briefly about my academic journey. So if you have time, please watch it. You never know, you might feel happier and stronger after watching it. So in 2015, I got a scholarship to go to Japan. And when I received that scholarship, it's Ashinaga scholarship, I had to look for the universities. I got the scholarship in 2015 and I had to look for universities in Japan to conduct my undergraduate studies there. I didn't know anything about universities. I didn't know anything about Japan. The only thing I knew about Japan was that it makes cars for the entire world. That's what I knew. And every car I saw in my country, I knew that it was coming from Japan. That's the only thing I knew about Japan. Nothing else. Making cars for the entire world. So I got the scholarship and then they asked me to look for the universities. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Well, how can I look for the universities? I didn't know anything about universities. I didn't even know how to look for the information on the internet. I'd never owned a smartphone. I'd never owned a PC. So I didn't know what they were, I didn't even know what they were trying to say to ask me to look for universities. So the good thing was that we had some support from the Ashinaga interns. Ashinaga has so many interns from various countries. And then we had people like Ryan-san. There is a gentleman called Ryan. He was an intern and was a really nice person. And then Kate, and then many other people who helped us to look for those universities, and then other Ashinaga staff members who helped us to look for those universities. So I just felt happy that we received that support, because I personally didn't even know how to type a word, how to search for the meaning of the word on Google, because I never knew that even Google existed. So I was looking for the universities after learning that, and then I landed on Osaka University. After looking at Osaka University, I went back home. I was staying with a Japanese students, and one of them, Haruna-san, was coming from Osaka. And then she told me about Osaka people, Kansai bin, Osaka ben hito. And she told me about how lively they are, how friendly they are, how nice they are. And I was like, oh really? I want to meet really nice people. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to apply to Osaka University for the chemistry, biology combined major, because I had done biology, chemistry and mathematics and computer at high school. So I was like, oh, chemistry and biology. Well, yeah, in the future I can be in biochemistry. Yeah, I can work on those acids with a mean attitude, amino acids, and then I can work on so many chemicals, not busting chemicals, but yeah, I can study about big macromolecules, DNA. Yeah, biochemistry is not a bad thing, so let me apply for it. I can start from biochemistry and then I become what I want in the future, so let me go for it. I need this knowledge. So I started applying, I started organizing the application for Osaka University. And then there's a staff member called Ukiya-san. Ukiya-san came to me and she was like, Annette, I think you should also try applying to Waseda University and Tsukuba University. And I was like, oh, what is Waseda and what is Tsukuba? And then I went to the internet. Remember, they taught me how to search for things from Google. So I went and I typed in Tsukuba. I first typed Waseda, but they didn't have what I wanted. And then I went to Tsukuba. Then I was reading about Tsukuba, Science City, biology. Remember I did biology at high school and I love biology. I loved and I still love biology so much. From the basement of my oxygen pumper. So I was like, okay, look, they have biology, so I can do biology, I can learn all these things, and then I can become a specialist or an expert in these things, and later I can do what I want, or I can go in the medical field because I have this background of biology, you know. So I really wanted to do something that is related to biology and chemistry, or something that's combining biology and chemistry. So after reading about Tsukuba, it also attracted me, you know, looking at the buildings in Tsukuba, knowing that it's a science city, close to Tokyo, and I didn't know so much about the university, but the fact that they had, you know, what I wanted, you know, so close to what I did in high school, and it's science city. So I was like, okay, let me apply to universities. Let me apply to Tsukuba and Osaka University. So I went through those universities looking for the courses that are covered, you know, under those big majors, biological sciences at Tsukuba, and then chemistry, biology combined major at Osaka. And then I observed that, oh, they both suit my interests. So let me go for them. I started preparing my applications very well. So happy with so much support from Ashinaga interns, and I was like, okay, let me go for it. The results for Osaka came before the results for Tsukuba, and I just received this email. Anit, sorry, we cannot accept you, our program. And I was like, oh no, I've missed you. No. I was sad that day. And I remember I didn't even go to school. I was inside my bed. I was thinking, okay, now I'm going to miss the Kansai Ben. Okay, I've missed the Kansai Ben. Okay, it's fine. Or maybe in the future I can meet them. You never know. It's fine. You know, I was just sad, not thinking that there is something big, something better and big coming to my way. I didn't know that. So after some time, the results for Tsukuba came. The first stage of screening. Hello? Here you are. My number, of course, in the first stage of screening from Tsukuba, you just have to look for your number. If your number is indicated, then just know that you've passed the first stage. And then my number was there. I felt so happy, and then I emailed my friends, and then I emailed one of the professors there, that's Louis Sensei. But I didn't know that he's involved in the decisions. You understand that? So I didn't know that he's involved in the decisions. But I emailed him because he helped me with organizing the documents. Hey, Louis Sensei, I passed the first stage and I'm excited for the interview. And he was like, good luck. Not knowing that he's going to be on the panel. He would have told me some of the tips, but he didn't. And yeah, that's professionalism. So I was like, okay, now I'm going to go to the next stage. Let me go for it. I did the interview and I got accepted there. Today, the major topic is not getting accepted into Tsukuba. The major topic is the rejection from Osaka University. Osaka University rejected me from day one. I can't lie to you. I submitted my application, and after a few days, sorry, we can't handle you. Osaka rejected me, but I just have a feeling that they helped me. They helped me to go to where I belong, and that was Tsukuba University. So the next rejection is at the postgraduate level. When I was doing my third year at Tsukuba University, I was planning, my next step of life after graduating from Tsukuba. I was okay. Let me apply to do my master's here. I was planning to apply to Tsukuba, Tokyo, and Kyoto University. And then I was like, okay, let me just prepare my documents to apply to these three universities. Whichever accepts me with funding is where I do go, because all the three universities had what I wanted. And I had never thought about applying to any other university outside Japan, because education in Japan is far cheaper, than any other country. So I didn't even think about applying to UK universities or US universities, France or Australia. No. I wanted to have my education in Japan. That even if you don't get funding, you can still you can still try, to find ways of, you can get a part-time job, you can look for the funding. There are so many opportunities in Japan, and I knew the system, so I was used to the system, and I knew how things. I can't say that I knew 100%, but I knew how, at least, I knew like 50% how things work. So I was like, come on, I can do this thing. Let me try to apply Tsukuba, Tokyo, and Kyoto University. So when I was doing my internship at the Butaro Cancer Center of Excellence in Rwanda, I received this email about the Commonwealth scholarships from Mashinage. And I was like, huh? Okay. I had never thought of applying to any UK university because I knew I can't pay, I can't afford the tuition in the UK, and I didn't know about so many scholarships in the UK, and I was like, oh well, I think it's better to stay in Japan, where the high chances of getting funding from there. So after getting this email about the Commonwealth scholarships, I was like, okay, let me try this thing. I wanna try this thing. So they indicated in the application that you must choose 3 universities to be able to apply to the scholarship. I was applying for the category of the Commonwealth Masters Scholarships. By the way, for those who don't know about these scholarships, I just made a video about all these scholarships for to study your masters in the UK. So you can just check the video. It's here with so much content about this scholarship. So they indicated in the application that you must choose 3 universities and you must apply to them as soon as possible. It's a responsibility to get admission from there. And then I was like, okay, let me apply. And then I chose Oxford as my first choice, Manchester University as my second choice, and then Glasgow as my third choice. So I submitted my application in October, and then I was okay, now I have submitted the application for the funding. Let me start applying for universities. I applied to Oxford first, and I finished my application by January. I got the response very quickly, I think after 10 days, I got the response from Oxford, and within a week I was accepted there. That was so quick and I loved it. I also applied to Manchester, and Manchester rejected me. They accepted me, but they wanted me to change the major, giving a reason that I don't have the suitable background for the course I applied for. And I was like, nope, I can't study what I don't like. I prefer studying what I like. So you want me to change the major? Thank you so much for the opportunity. Bye-bye. And then I had to leave. Then Glasgow, I remember Glasgow rejected me from day one. The moment I made an inquiry about the course, they rejected me, and I didn't even bother submitting my application because they rejected me right away, even before I think analyzing my documents. So those are the 3 universities that have rejected me, and I can't lie to you, they have saved my entire life. What have I learned from these rejections? Osaka rejection, Manchester rejection, and Glasgow rejection. Well, what I've learned over the years is that a rejection from the university doesn't mean that you are dumb, or you are not intelligent enough, or you are incapable of doing great things, or you are not maybe a suitable candidate. I have a feeling that rejection kind of directs you to where you must belong. It directs you to a better environment. I'm giving you an example. If Osaka didn't reject me, you understand? If it didn't reject me, how would I have the chance to meet all the great people I met at Tsukuba? How would I be able to meet all my workmates at McDonald's? Seriously, I always have my card from McDonald's people. You're in Malhachi. Oh my god, I love you so much, guys. How would I be able to meet all these nice people who, oh my god, who wrote all these things, who gave me, such amazing experiences? How would I be able to meet all my great, juniors, Colleen, Nadim, all my juniors, how would I be able to meet all my great seniors, how would I be able to meet my extraordinary classmates, so loving, so kind, so supportive? How would I? How would I be able to meet my kind, intelligent professors? How would I? How would I meet all those people, seriously? So, I just learned that a rejection doesn't mean that you're not intelligent enough or anything, but instead, it's just directing you to a place that suits you better, a place that can handle your energy, a place that can support you better. Leaving aside getting a scholarship to go to Japan to study, getting accepted into Tsukuba and have my entire experience, 4 years there, was something that is spellbinding, and it still resonates in my brain. Like, how did you get into Tsukuba? And just imagine, just think about your experience, how amazing, how great it was in Tsukuba. You understand that? So at some point, I can't lie to you, I'm like, I think I would be so stupid to choose another university apart from Tsukuba. You understand that? And at some point, I believe that there's always a reason why something happens, there's always a reason. Because I'm like, well, I was like, oh, Osaka, I wanna be with Kansai Benihito. It's like, come on. Look, you're missing out. You're missing out the better people. Oh, sorry. Kansai Benihito, don't get mad if you watch this video. But I mean, these people are really cool. They're really cool. I can't lie to you. They're really cool. I love them so much. Yeah, seriously. Another example I can give you is Manchester rejected me, Glasgow rejected me. They were telling me, hey Anne, I think Oxford can handle you. You understand that? Oxford accepted me in 2 days. I did the interview on Tuesday. They accepted me on Thursday. You understand that? That is something cool. I'm so happy. So they were kind of saying, hey, I think Oxford can better support you. And of course, Oxford is supporting me, and I'm so happy here. How would I meet my cool, curious, intelligent, kind classmates, flatmates, friends, chitra? How would I? There is always a reason why things occur the way they do. And I'm just so happy that Tsukuba University and Oxford University gave me a chance. Oh wait, I should first thank Ashinaga and then the Commonwealth, because without funding, I cannot have education anywhere. Like most kids, I think, most kids from developing countries cannot have education anywhere in a developed country without funding. So thank you so much for giving me a chance. I should also thank Oxford, because my funding here at Oxford, part of it is covered by Oxford University, part of it is covered by the Commonwealth. So I bow to you. I bow to you, both the Commonwealth and Oxford. Yeah, my voice is one of the reasons why I lost in the competitions of singing, so just ignore that. Yeah. So in brief, I've learned that when you get a rejection, you remain the same person. Your intelligence doesn't decrease. It doesn't. It remains. And the skills you have don't disappear. You remain with the same skills and you remain a capable person. So don't put yourself down because of rejection. No. Some universities actually reject students because they don't have space. Yeah. I've heard this from my own supervisor. The student is great, but you don't have space. I have so many students already, I can't provide enough support. So when you get rejected, don't feel like, oh my God, I'm so bad, I'm less intelligent. No, sometimes they don't have space, and sometimes the teaching style doesn't fit your needs, depending on the conditions you have listed in the application documents. The last thing I want to tell you is that we all have the audacity to control, to control our minds and to control how we think about the negative and the positive events that come our way. I can't lie to you. Whenever I get a rejection, what comes to me is that, hey Anne, that university is not going to determine your success. No, it might contribute, but it's you. It starts from within you to really, draw the lines and try to just touch your future and see how you can drive, your mind to reach your dreams. It's you to see what you need, to chase for what you need, and then plan accordingly to reach where you want to be. If getting accepted in universities would guarantee success, then all big companies or all successful companies would have graduates from Harvard, graduates from Oxford, graduates from Cambridge, graduates from Tokyo, from Osaka, from Tsukuba, from somewhere. You understand that? So the thing is that the university does not guarantee your success. You can be successful wherever you can go, provided you meet the right people and use all the opportunities around you and try to really understand what you want to do. With proper guidance, and you being able to finding reasons why you're doing whatever you're doing, I think you can be successful anywhere in the world. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned over the years. You're going to get rejected so many times. I have been rejected, academic-wise, 3 times in those 3 universities. And in the future, I'll be introducing more rejections. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't good enough. No, that doesn't mean that. If I wasn't good enough, then I wouldn't go to Tsukuba. I wouldn't go to Oxford. So there are so many other reasons. So don't let the rejections cover your capabilities. You remain the same person and try to look for the people who are looking for you, Sometimes we try to stick to people who have rejected us, and we become blind, to people who are actually looking for us, people who really have what we want, people who have the support we need, people who have exactly what we can do better. So instead of feeling sad, crying so hard, trying to beat up everything in your room, trying not to talk to anybody, I advise you to be sad or feel that sadness transiently or for a very short period of time, and then look for other opportunities. There are so many doors that are waiting for you, to open. So many doors. And if you look for them without giving up, man, you can open so many doors of success. I can't lie to you. If I gave up on applying to universities after getting rejections from Manchester or from Osaka, would I be able to go to Japan? Maybe I would, but maybe after years, So don't get disappointed, I actually use some of the rejections to motivate me. Yeah. When I got rejected from Osaka, I was like, okay, if I, by any chance I get accepted in Tsukuba, I'm going to work hard and I'm going to show them that, hey, I am actually a good student. I am not dumb. I am not less capable of doing things. So you actually missed me. And by you rejecting me, You saved my entire life. Oh my God. I hope in the future when I'm looking for a job or a postdoc at Osaka, you don't remember this and based on that reject my job. Please reconsider. I'm just speaking. These are just words. Don't follow them. These are just words, and by that time, I'll be a different person. So yeah, basically that. So those are my rejections, and my dear friend, don't beat up yourself. Try to look for other opportunities around you. They're waiting for you. Open your eyes and go for them. Instead of crying so hard, go for opportunities that are better for you. Look for people who are really looking for you. And when you reach there, just do it with your much energy, showing that, hey, actually, I can do this thing. Hey guys, I can do this thing. Something like that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support me by subscribing to the channel. Just hit that red button. It shows subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.